Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we want to talk about menopause. Menopause is a natural process and every woman goes through it. For some, it is a little or small turbulence, but for some, it's a tsunami. Too much of turbulence, too much of issues, and unfortunately, they continue for a long period of time. In this video, let's explore what menopause is, how it impacts us, and what we can do proactively to make it smooth. As mentioned, menopause is a natural process. So it happens for all the ladies. What actually it is? So when a girl touches her early teens, she starts getting periods and they continue till her late 40s or early 50s, and after that they stops. This is how nature prepares the body for pregnancy. And after a certain time, when body is old, pregnancy has to stop because body cannot handle it. So this stopping of periods is called menopause. Now, what's happening behind the scene is there are ovaries, we generate these sex hormones, ovaries get burned out, and they don't produce these hormones. Predominantly, these hormones are estrogen and progesterone. So, what's the big deal about it? We don't want to be pregnant anymore, no sex hormones, should be fine. But it seems that these sex hormones, they do some other functions also in the body, and that's why we still need a little bit of them. So the question arises, are ovaries the only organs which make them? The answer is no. Some other organs like liver and adrenal also make a small amount of these hormones, and they should be enough to continue for the rest of the life. Then what's the big deal? Why we do have such nightmares? We just learned that liver and adrenals also make a little bit of these hormones. So let's understand what the problem is. So our body, once the ovaries are dead, it goes to the adrenal and says, my dear adrenal, now I am in menopause. Can I get these hormones? I need to do some other functions. Adrenals says, no, I can't help you. You have lived a very stressful life. You have been working late hours at office, struggling at home, keeping your kids happy, your partner happy. It has been a stressful life. We are burned out. We cannot help you. So in this way, adrenals don't support us because they are already burned out. They are too much burned out due to stressful life we have lived so far. The body then approaches liver. My dear liver, can you give me help? Can you give me these hormones? I need them. The liver says, you have not lived the healthy life. You have eaten a lot of refined carbohydrates, too much of sugar, too much of cold drinks, too much of alcohol, night outs. I'm also burned out. I don't have enough to make them. So ultimately, from this much of estrogen, you get practically zero. That's where the problem is. Okay, now we are left with almost zero estrogen. Let's see what happens. Estrogen is also a suppressor of sympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system is the part of nervous system which prepares us for fight and flight. So when there is no estrogen, it gets activated. Because it gets activated, it increases the heat in the body. That's what causes hot rashes or hot flashes. On top of it, it has a big effect on our brain and mental health. Mood swings, irritations, insomnia, these things become normal. This is the first thing which happens because of this. Secondly, data has shown that after menopause, there is a sudden increase in the LDL, which is also called bad cholesterol, and triglycerides in ladies. And that is a big risk for cardiovascular health. This is something which all the ladies in menopause need to keep a close eye on to avoid any serious complications in the cardiovascular part. Thirdly, the muscle mass decreases. Due to the decrease in muscle mass, body starts becoming weak. There's a chance of falls. The worst part is, as the muscle mass goes down, body starts accumulating more fat. Why? Because when we eat, a lot of calories made from the food get consumed by the muscles. They are energy hungry. They consume a lot of it. But when there is a little muscle mass now, the amount of energy consumed is very less. The remaining amount, body converts into fat. And you get a lot of fat buildup around your belly, all around, which further increases other complications. So it creates a snowball effect. one problem, another problem, another problem, and they keep on growing. And that's what creates a situation which most of the ladies go through in the menopause. The big question now is, what is the way forward? Is there a way by which we can avoid this? The good news is yes. How can we avoid it? There are three things which we can do. Number one, right diet. Foods make us sick, foods can heal us. So we can identify those foods which are good for you and those foods which are not good for you, and just by eating the right ones, you can reduce the impact. Second thing, we have to make a lot of changes in your lifestyle. If your lifestyle is stressful, we can remove those scenarios and come up with something which aids your wellness. Third thing is the targeted exercises. Through targeted exercises, we can reverse the loss of muscle mass so that you don't lose muscles, you don't build up weight, you don't become weak. These three strategies go a long way in helping you to overcome this. Now, the key thing here is about the timing. When do you start to work on these three things? If you are smart, you can start early and prepare your body in the pre-menopause phase to hit this target. And if you do that, you can almost eliminate all these side effects. But if you've already missed the bus, you don't worry. You can start it right now. Start working on these threes. Work with some health professional who knows what to do, and then definitely you can overcome this in a short period of time. In our career, we have helped a lot of ladies to overcome these symptoms. Some of them contacted us in the pre-menopause phase, some much later. But in both cases, they have been able to create valuable changes in their life and live a healthy life. If you want any help from us, you can contact us by visiting our website or contact us through an email. We are here to help. Thanks for watching. Now, before I let you go, I would request you to share this video to more and more people so that we can educate more and more ladies about the self-care so that they can prepare themselves for this important milestone in their life and avoid the side effects. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. See you soon.